day, as I was walking home, I looked down, and there was Grand Theft Auto 4. Being that I didn't have that game, I picked it up. If I had known what was ahead, I would have never picked it up. When I got home, I opened the case, and the tilde was in red. But on the disc in big black writing it said, "Do not play." I ignored what it said and put in the game. It started normally, only something didn't seem right. The creator's title came up, and in big crimson letters it said, 666 made this. These letters were dripping down. I thought it must be hacked, so I ignored it and moved on. When the tilde came up, it was crimson red, not the ordinary white. The intro started, but the song was playing in reverse, and the drawings were very disturbing. The first was of Nico killing Roman and Mallory at the wedding. The second was of him strangling Kate. The third was Nico cutting off the head of a woman. The final one was of Nico with red, hyper-realistic eyes saying, "You're next." Finally, the loading save data came up, and it was red. It said save data not found, starting a new game. The game screeched and stopped after what felt like an eternity. The game started. A version of Dwayne's apartment building, but it was creepy as hell. Blood coming out of the walls and windows boarded up. "What the hell?" I said. I went to where Dwayne's apartment was. He was there facing away from Nico. I walked up to him. He turned around and I nearly threw up. His face was what looked like it had been burned with acid, and he had been stabbed. It looked like his eyes were cut out before the burn. Before I had the time to think of what I saw, something hit Nico on the back of the head. The screen went black for a short time. When the screen came back to life, Nico was strapped to a chair. I tried to get away, but the game didn't let me. I looked around. I saw Roman, his face peeled off and stab wounds all over his body. Next was Kate, but she was cut into pieces, and those were hard to distinguish from body parts, because they had all been burned to the bone with acid. Holy shit, I whispered to myself. A door I hadn't seen slammed open. A red mask started to get closer to Nico. Nico asked the red mask, "Why?" The red mask didn't reply. A rope went around Nico's neck. Nico was stabbed, burned and shot several times. Then his eyes were cut out and his mouth sewn shut. The screen went black for what felt like hours. When it comes back, Nico was on top of a bridge. Nico had cinder blocks tied to his legs, and was the red mask thrown him over. I saw a person on the bottom. That person drowning in all his pain was me. I heard a deafening scream, and everything started to shake as I cover my ears. I look up and see a red mass.